a little bit lower. Hey guys, just waiting for people to join. It's been a minute. I feel like my camera is so far away. I'm gonna try to lower it. Yeah, I feel like it's very far away. Okay, better. Okay. I feel like now I can see. Okay, and this is so much better. Okay. I have my laptop here in case if I have to check some emails, because I have to get back to some emails to respond. I have not responded to anything. But meantime, I want us to do some questions and answers because I haven't done any of that actually, especially live. And we have some PR boxes to go through. There are like some really good stuff here that I want us to open it up. It's for the Valentine's Day, and I think some are just new products. So that is what we are gonna do. And in the meantime, if you guys wanna ask any questions or just chat about anything, I am open to it. So let me see. I'm gonna save the good, really good ones for like later. There's like a really cute one. It's like this one. It's like a really nice Valentine's Day gift, honestly. I'm saving that for like the end. That will be at the end. We can start maybe with this one. This one's like pretty good too. Because I've used like a lot of Murad products. Hi, how's it going? How's everyone doing? I'm cold and hot at the same time. Good, glad to hear. Monday. I know, I can't believe it's Monday. I feel so tired. I just think I haven't been getting like great sleep lately, so that's why it's been like not great. But yeah, so we can chat. Where are you from? I am from New York City, but I live in LA. this is the first product. I will chat with you guys while I still do this so you guys can see some stuff. This is from Murad. I think it's their body product. It's like the body moisturizer, essentially. But the retinol moisturizer. So it's like good for anti-aging purposes. That's why they have like these pictures in there. Is LA better than... You mean Vegas, right? Las Vegas? Yeah. Is LA better than Vegas? Right? Is that what you mean? Is that... Like you're referring to Vegas, right? Is that what LV... Yes, yes. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. I would say like in many ways for sure. LA is obviously like more diverse. There's obviously a lot more stuff going on in LA. There are more locals here. There we have more community. You can live in many parts of LA. LA is huge. From my understanding is that like yes, Vegas has a nightlife too, but like most people in Vegas, they live in like the certain parts. It's like I think Somerville and there's another part. So it's like there's only like 2 or 3 parts of the town that people live in, and that's kind of it. But the rest of the people obviously, you know, like they're just like outside. Most stuff happens, I guess, like in the strip. Nightlife may be a bit different in Vegas because it's Vegas, you know. I would just say it depends on what you're looking for. Obviously Vegas might be a little bit cheaper in term because you might save some taxes, but when you compare them, actually Vegas has gone also more like over time has gone a bit more expensive too. So I don't know if it would be any cheaper. Maybe tax wise you will save some money, but I would say from my perspective I like LA so much better. I would go to Vegas for a visit. Like I would go like for a night out or for fun, you know. It's like a fun city, but I don't see myself living there. I just feel like it's not as big or it's not as diverse. It doesn't offer that much from my experience. I've been to Vegas like how many times? I think it's like 3 or 4 times. So what are your views on tourists that come into LA? I have mixed feelings. I feel like there are different kinds of people that come to LA as like tourists. There are obviously people that come from Europe, you know, especially like from the cold parts of Europe. They are like very obsessed with LA because like, you know, it's all about like the fame, Hollywood, all the things that LA has to offer, pretentious people, like they're obsessed with aloe and stuff like that. Like they're very over the top. And Asian tourists, okay, I'm glad you mentioned that. So Asian tourists, like they're like different breeds because like they're like the ones that are like obsessed. Asian and the Middle Eastern ones, they're like obsessed with like Beverly Hills or like anything that's like the over the top stuff, you know, like they're like Bel Air, Beverly Hills, Palisades, but like let's not talk about that because Palisades already burned down. So they're like so obsessed with like flashy stuff. They will like spend probably hours on Rodeo Drive because they're like, oh my god, like I have to put this on my Instagram. Or they would go to like the VHO area, like West Hollywood, and take a picture in front of the pink wall. Yeah, I was like, I don't know if that's kind of like, it doesn't, those are kind of tourists like I'm kind of like, I would hate. Those are like very typical tourists. And there's so many Asian tourists, so that makes sense. But then there are also tourists that are like from the state and they would like just want to explore it. So, do you hate furries? Wait, what is that? What is that? I have to check that out. Let me know what it is. I'm gonna Google it. I just don't understand the obsession with Times Square, and I get it. I know. I don't get it either. I think it's because like maybe like for some of them depends on where they're from, right? Like what country they're from. Maybe Times Square reminds them somewhat their home, because like I know like the if you're like from Japan, like Tokyo, I mean, Tyrians. I have to look. Tyrians? Wait, what is that? Is this something I don't know? Yeah, I feel like maybe it's like from the country that they're from, or that like that's reminding them or something. Yeah, so that's what I was thinking. I was like, maybe it's like Tokyo that it's reminding that, or like because I feel like Times Square has a lot of lights and everything, so it's like a lot of billboards and like the big screen. For me, there's nothing. Okay, I'm gonna go like. For me, there's like nothing. Oh, okay, I never. Uh, I'm gonna say no. I don't hate furries. Yeah, I don't get the obsession with Times Square. I have lived in Times Square. I mean, I have lived in New York. I don't know, so many years. I can't remember. But it's just I don't get it. There's nothing exciting about Times Square. Just too many people. You can barely walk. What are your favorite fashion brands for basic clothes? Okay. Obviously, I know this is like kind of could be controversial, but I'm gonna say Amazon. Because like I feel like in the past I would not be that person like shopping on Amazon for clothes, like basic clothes. But like Amazon has like some decent basic clothes. Like for a really, really good price. And I mean like really, really good price. Um so Amazon for sure. Number two would probably be like ASOS. ASOS has some like ASOS basics and stuff that are cheaper if you can try those out. And what other places that I go for basic clothes? Oh, if you want to like buy it in person, because sometimes I don't have time and I need something right away, I would go to like Marshalls. Marshalls has some really good basic clothes for really good price. Marshalls, CJ Maxx, those ones. I would go there to get like a tee like this, like you can buy it in a pack or like get a tee like this, very basic, no logo, nothing, but they fit so well. So those are the places I would go, because Target sometimes, but like I feel like Target, it's not necessarily the cheapest. You know what I mean? So, if I'm desperate and I need something basic for something, I would go to Target. But if I have time, I would try usually Amazon, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, those ones. And once in a while, I would also go to like what is it? Costco. Costco has sometimes some very cheap basic clothes too. If I'm there though, because it's kind of out of the way. Walmart is not a bad idea either. Walmart or Ross, actually. Do you hate lesbians? No, I wouldn't say I hate lesbians. I can't speak. I hate lesbians, but I have to be honest. This is gonna come across so bad, but I don't get along with them. I don't hate them. I really, really don't hate them at all. But I just know that like I don't know if it's my personality or what is it there. Usually I am not. I don't get along with them. I don't have any friends or any girlfriends who are lesbians. I am friends with a lot of straight girls, but I am not. Yeah. Um, I don't hate them. I don't get along with them, so I've never been friends with lesbians for the most part. Any suggestions for fragrance? Yes, I have a lot of suggestions. Just let me know what kind of fragrance you're looking for. Are you talking about the fragrance like that you would use like on a regular basis, like every day, or a fragrance for like a special occasion, like for a date night or something? Tell me the vibe or what we are looking for. I will give you more suggestions. Good, and it's okay that you don't get along with them. Yeah, oh, okay, thanks for understanding. I just feel like I don't know what about it. I just feel like maybe it's like the personality wise or something, just that I don't see it. Something for business meeting. Okay, for business meeting, polo is really good because it's not like over the top, it's not overly sensual per se, it's very fresh. There are a lot of fresh scents of polo that I really like. Polo by Ralph Lauren. I actually have a couple that I can show you guys. I actually also, this is kind of crazy, but some of the, today's, what is it, unboxing I was going to show you guys too. Like this brand is also not bad. Azzaro. It's like a nice fragrance. This is more, like this is a really nice fragrance, but I would say this is more like a sexy, it's like you want to impress somebody. This is giving date night. I'm pretty sure you can still use it for like business, but I wouldn't necessarily be like wear it for business, you know. Yeah, I think this is what this is. It says this Valentine's Day, be wanted. I think this is what this is. Yeah. That's the, wow, it's like a really, really cute package. The one I remembered, that's, I would say it's actually good for business meeting, YSL. YSL Myself. Actually, that one is perfect for business, for, you know, like everyday kind of thing. It's like, it's not super over the top sensual. It's very like, it's woody, it's masculine. It's not like spicy. So I would say that one is pretty good. If you haven't tried it, I would recommend trying it. YSL Myself. If you have seen the commercials, they had a lot of commercials with, I forgot his name, but there's this actor. I forgot his name. I forgot his name. But he's this blonde dude from Dune. I forgot his name. But yes, YSL Myself. I think this is the one you're talking about. Eau de Parfum. This one is Eau de Parfum Intense. I think this looks a bit bigger. I think this is like a bigger size. Because the other one I had was smaller. I think this is just a tad bit bigger size. Eau de Parfum Intense. Yeah, this is the most wanted. So, yeah, this one is not bad, but I would not necessarily be like, this is one is good for like business. I would not necessarily use this for business. Which makes sense. That's why they put this as like a Valentine's, package. There's another one. This is like a new brand. I have never heard of them before. They just were like, we want you to try it. It's not paid or anything. They're just like, we just want you to try it. I don't even have to post it or anything. From a company called Finery. Everyone deserves to feel fine. So they have, I guess, like multiple different kinds of fragrances. This one is actually at Target. Exclusively at Target. Yeah, this one's only at Target. And they have different kind. They have like something with black pepper, something with sage, sea moss. Wow, they have so many different kinds. These are not bad. But actually, I just remember, if you are looking for, like, if you wanted to smell like a designer, but you don't want to pay designer prices, there is another brand that I would recommend. They essentially make a knockoffs of like these are expensive brands. Like, it's called Dossier, Dossier. They had this fragrance that was a knockoff or dupe of Tom Ford. Smells so good. Actually, Tom Ford is probably really good. I like Tom Ford. But it's like probably less, like it's not even half the cost. It's like probably even cheaper than that. So maybe a quarter of the cost of what Tom Ford costs. Very, very good fragrance. I've worked with them like years ago, like probably 3-4 years ago, but very good fragrances. It smells very, very good. I have gotten so many compliments from them, and nobody can tell that it's not Tom Ford. Like, it smells like Tom Ford. So I would definitely recommend. Yeah, this is like they have so many different kinds here. Fine fragrance. I just want to see. Fragrance testing is so fun. They had like 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one is smoke and leather. Alleged. I have to read to see which one's like what kind that they are. So we can see which one I will try. But I wanted to come back to this later because I wanted to open the other package first. Okay. This one is the other one, which I'm gonna give it as a gift to somebody. It is YSL Eau de Parfum Glitter. This one is the glitter. Very cute, very cutesy. I feel like great for girls. Then this was the one I was telling you guys, that Murad Retinol. Almost looks like a cube. I love their PR. Their PR is so cool. I've used their retinol products before. So good. I still use it actually. I have this exact one, but for face. This one's for body. Oh god. Great. I feel like it's great for body products, like to add like retinol in the body product, so you can, you know, protect and preserve your, you know, body over time, because it's great for that, because you use a lot for face. But this is like a bit different formulation. Besides retinol, it has more retinol, it has shea and avocado, so it's great for stretch marks and everything. This is good actually. I like this. I like the packaging. It's just so it's so cute. Looks like a cube. Any suggestions for face wash? Yes. If you are looking, if you don't, okay, two things. If you don't want to spend too much money, I would say, what is it, CeraVe? Yeah, CeraVe, which is I think at Target or CVS and stuff. CeraVe is pretty good, or I don't know if you pronounce it CeraVe or CeraVe. Okay, for oily skin, okay, oily skin, you need something a bit like deeper face wash, like something a bit more exfoliating. So the CeraVe is not bad because they have specific one even for oily skin. So that one is actually not bad. But there's another one. It's from Panoxyl. They have very good products for oily skin. Panoxyl is also good. They're, I think, also at Target or CVS, like very affordable products. But if you want something a bit more mid-tier or a bit more like expensive, I have tried Elemis. I like their products. LMS face wash. They're more like a UK brand. ELEMIS. Yeah, that's how you spell it. So very good products. Kind of pricey though, I will be honest with you, but they're so good. They're really, really good. So I like their face wash as well. I'm trying to see what other face wash I've used. I've used so many over the years, trying to figure out which ones I. Oh, but if you want also other kind, like that is somewhat also affordable, but not like a drugstore. A lot of Korean beauty brands that have very, very good face wash. I'm gonna say Innisfree. I think they're also at Amazon. Innisfree is pretty good. It's Korean. Laneige, I wouldn't recommend their face products. Like it's more like a lip products. Their lip products are amazing. So those are pretty good. There's another one. There's Innisfree. There's one more that I'm just trying to forget. But it's also Korean. Koreans make really, really good like face washes that are like not too like, it doesn't strip your skin, and it's a great product, but also it's super affordable. Are you baggy fit or straight fit guy? Okay, I will say this because I'm gonna show you this, and you can tell me. If I am wearing, it depends on my mood, but also it depends on like the occasion. So if I am going for a date, business, or something more important but like very classy, chic event, it's gonna be straight fit. 100%. It's not gonna be baggy. It's gonna be straight fit for sure. Obviously not skinny fit because that's just out. Straight fit. But if it is casual event, somewhat casual, or I'm just like not in the mood, honestly, or I just want to feel somewhat comfortable, I'm gonna wear baggy fit. And when it comes to like sweatpants, because there are some sweatpants that are also like kind of like tight fit. Like this one, I'm actually gonna recommend these guys. Like I'm not sponsored or anything because like I bought this myself. Also, they're super cheap. PacSun. PacSun has some good deals with their sweatpants. This was like, I got like I think 2 of these for like maybe $20. So this is from PacSun. Like it's baggy. And I have washed this like probably 6 or 7 times, like more maybe. It has not like gone like, it hasn't shrink or anything, because like I have gotten sweatpants from Kenneth Cole. I'm so disappointed. They shrunk so much that it's coming to a point that I'm like, is this sweatpants or it's turning into like a short sweatpants? Like, so for sweatpants, baggy, or for joggers even, I like baggy fit. They could be like a little bit tighter, but not too tight, because if the joggers are too tight, I don't know, I just feel like it's like turning between in like leggings / skinny. Like I don't like it. I'm going to college in a few months. Any tips on fashion or maybe something else for me while I'm abroad? Of course, sounds good. So, in terms of, first of all, since you're going to college and everything, please, I'm telling you, because I've been there, and I'm glad also at the time when I was in college, I barely had any money. I was on scholarship. I was also working part-time at school. I didn't have too much money to spend. So I would say, like, especially in college, you don't want to spend a lot of money on clothes, even skincare products. It's like, as long as, first of all, skincare products last you a while, so you can spend a bit more on skincare products because it's for your skin and it will last longer. You're not gonna finish it soon. But clothes, you wanna save as much as you can, because like a lot of the things you're gonna wear like during college, I'm telling you, there's gonna be so many incidents that's gonna happen. Amount of times I puked or somebody spilled something on me or whatever. So you don't want anything too expensive to wear during college. I would not. You just want something that's like stylish, that looks maybe a little bit expensive, but you don't want anything actually expensive. So that's why I would say Amazon is gonna be your best friend. Amazon has like a lot of good options. the basic clothes that you can buy. Obviously, the other stores I mentioned that if you want to go in person to buy it, those are good options. ASOS is definitely one of my good like choices that I would recommend. PacSun that I just mentioned, this is from PacSun. There are different colors of these, like because during college, right? Besides going to the parties like on weekends or something, you're gonna be going to library, or you're gonna be going to this going to this class or something, or you're gonna be going to different building and do some homework or something. You want to be comfortable. You want to have a lot of comfortable clothes. Few good clothes, but a lot of comfortable clothes that you can lounge around, or not necessarily lounge around, but like you will be like working at, like, and you want to be comfortable because like sometimes you might spend a lot of hours doing your homework or doing your projects and stuff. You want to be comfortable. So joggers are great. Have lots and lots of joggers. Don't have too many jeans. I'm being serious because like jeans are not that comfortable. They're not. You can have some jeans, but you don't need too many jeans. So joggers are great. Have a lot of basic clothes. So I'm glad that you're focusing on that. Like basic tee like this. Have a lot of white tees, because one thing I realized, maybe this is basic for some people, but I like white t-shirts because they're first so versatile, but you can pair them up with like jeans. Like they look great. White like tee like this, and jeans, like a light wash jeans, and some like Nike Air Force Ones, or just like any white sneaker. And if you want to save on like sneakers, like because sneakers can be expensive too, go to like Nordstrom Rack. What other place I'm like trying to see I have gone that was like really, really cheap? I think it was just Nordstrom Rack. Yeah. Nordstrom Rack and some like the outlet stores. You can get like really, really good sneakers for like half the price. I've gotten a bunch of like similar Nike Air Force Ones. Like it looks very similar, but it's like not, for like $30. $25, and you can have like choices. And I'm an introvert. How can I talk to a person without making the conversation awkward and be respected? Okay, because I am somewhat introvert too. Not like, I feel like I am in like one of those people, because there's like introvert, extrovert, and ambivert. I feel like I would not consider myself extrovert. I'm more like ambivert. Like I am like in between. So I totally get what you mean. This is my suggestion. I am still learning myself too, but like for over the years, what I have noticed is that like whenever you first, like when you're in the room, right? This bunch of people, start scanning the room essentially in a way, and from my like eyes, I can automatically almost tell that who I am going to vibe with and who I am not going to like click, like from the way they dressed or from the way they're looking at. So if you have doubts about potentially not getting along with someone, or potentially having some sort of an awkward conversation, maybe don't even like go into that direction yet, because like you're just starting to like put yourself out there. And usually another thing I have done is like maybe if you see that somebody's having a conversation, obviously if the conversation seems like a bit too personal, don't get in there. But if it is something general conversation, if they're talking about like, I don't know, weather or class or something, you'd be like, yeah, like I heard about that or something like that. Try to chime into that conversation. If they're gonna make this awkward, or if they act like a dickhead, just ignore it and like move on, because not everybody is going to click with you and stuff, because like some people are just like assholes. I'm being serious. Like, and you don't have to take that personal, because I have tried a bunch of times with different people to like hang out or like try to make a conversation, but conversation was so dry because I was the one like trying to put it up. So sometimes you cannot avoid, like, word. I mean, you cannot avoid that awkward silence or awkward encounter. There are going to be conversations that is going to be awkward. And that doesn't mean that you're necessarily doing something wrong or they are doing something wrong. It's just like you guys are just not vibing. And some people are also just like, they're dickheads and they're like, oh, like, who are you? Whatever. You know, they're just not like open to talking to people. But some people are, and those are going to be your people. And some people also takes time. Like, I know with some people, like, I've never talked to them in the beginning. It's like we were in class, I think, for almost entire semester. Towards the end of the semester, we started talking, and the next semester, we started becoming friends. So I'm just saying, with some people, it's like it takes time. This whole thing, honestly, with socializing, things take time. So you don't necessarily have to force it. You just have to kind of put yourself out there. I know it's hard, but what I would also recommend to you is that, like, not obviously get like wasted, because that's not who you want to be. That's not the image you want to put it out there. But like, have like a drink in your hand, even if you're not gonna drink it. I'm telling you, because if you're not gonna drink it, that's totally cool too. But have a drink in your hand, because some people, from my experience, okay, I might be wrong, that like when they see no drink in your hand, right? They're gonna be thinking that like you're like this uptight person who doesn't want to have fun, or like who you're awkward. Like they're gonna like automatically have some sort of impression on you before even seeing you or talking to you. So have some sort of drink in your hand. Beer, vodka is good. Honestly, my preference is vodka. I like gin as well. Gin and tonic is great. Vodka is great. You can get vodka soda. It's like a very low calorie drink, so it's good for that. You can also try beer. They're not necessarily low calories, but they're not bad. Like, it all depends on like what's your body tolerance. Like beer obviously is like the lowest in terms of alcohol, but I don't like. It's a high calorie, so I wouldn't get beer. I would rather just get like vodka soda. So I would say vodka is better. But if you want to you want to hold something, have like beer or something. Like, it's so easy. You know what I mean? So, but make sure to have a drink, because even if you're not gonna drink it, it's a way for you to like socialize. You know what I mean? So it's like definitely do that. Even like sometimes they play a game or something, try to like chime in and try to like be part of the game and stuff. Like when they invite you to like these, sometimes you're not gonna get invitations right away, you know, like to these parties and stuff. So try to be like out there, try to seem interested, and when they talking about stuff, you know, it's gonna be a process. I'm telling you, it will be, but it will take time. It will take time, and you're gonna get there. You just have to be open a bit and read the social cues, and you have to also take into account that like you're not gonna be vibing with everybody, you're not gonna be friends with everybody, and that's totally fine. And there are going to be awkward interactions. Like when I first like when I was first in college and like I was like trying to make interactions, I was just like, I remember there were so many awkward moments, but like even nowadays I have that too. So I'm just like, it is inevitable, it's possible. So it's just like kind of way of living. So are strip clubs overrated? In a way, kind of yes or no. Like, I have been to like couple. It is nice experience. I would say like it's nice. Like, but I wouldn't just be like I would go like every weekend. I have to be honest. Like, it's not the like experience that I would say. Yeah, I feel like maybe in the past it was, right. Maybe in the past it was like the place, but it's not anymore. So I would say like yours probably, I would most likely say it's overrated. It really is, kind of is. Honestly, not just strip clubs, like club culture since the pandemic, right, has gone down. It has been like, it's just not the same, I have to be honest, because I am someone like not necessarily goes out every weekend, but I go out once in a while. So and it's not the same. It has not been the same. So because I've never experienced. Oh, then you definitely have to experience it. I would recommend experiencing it, but you're gonna see, I'm telling you, you can try a couple different strip clubs just to see, but it's not the experience what it not used to be. Like, it's not the same. It's different. Um, I just feel like it was better before, maybe, but I feel like nowadays it's just not as good. But I would definitely say experience it. Overall, I would just say like clubs are more like the vibe, I guess. That's what I would say. It's the place that you can go. But you're gonna see it. It's like club culture has been like kind of dying. What has been happening nowadays is that like there are going to be like special like underground parties, or there are going to be like special events that you can go to. Those are more kind of fun because like there's like people are specifically going to those kind of events. So those are the ones that I'm like kind of fun. Oh, sorry. Your favorite clubs in LA? Okay, couple of them. So High Tops is really good. I do like High Tops. That's in WeHo. Number 2, Abbey is very popular. With Abbey though, I would say don't get drinks because there have been like so many incidents that has happened to me. Not happened to me, but like happened to people. That like they have been like roofied or something. So I would be like, don't get drinks. And if you were to get drinks, please watch your drinks in the Abbey. But Abbey is really good. It's like a big club too, and like there's the other part of Abbey because like there's like a first part of Abbey that's kind of like more like sit down, dance, but like more like chill. But there's the other part of Abbey which is more like younger crowd. It's called Chapel. That one I like the most because it's like obviously it's a younger crowd, so it's my crowd, but also like the music is better. So Chapel is good. It's inside of Abbey. What else was there? There's Mickey's. That's also in WeHo. Pretty fun. Then there's Downtown. So if you're into downtown area or if you're in that area, there's Precinct. Not exactly my crowd, I have to be honest, because it's more just not my crowd. I feel like it's more like bears there. That's what people are saying. Then there's, if you go to like an Echo Park area or Silver Lake, there is this club. I forgot the name of the club. Akbar. I think it's called Akbar. That one is also pretty good. Pretty good club. Very fun crowd actually. I would like that, but it's just not so close to me, so that's why I don't go all the time. I'm trying to think what other bars that is like kind of popular or that I have gone. I feel like so far these are the most. Do you like rave parties? Yes. Actually, I love rave parties more than the clubs. Because usually with the raves, right, like there's like much better music. Like, so fun. Crowd is a bit different. Like, it's more fun, in my opinion. I don't know. There's just like more similar-minded people, I would say. And like more bigger crowd, better turnout. Only thing with the rave parties is that like, because some of them, depending on the area that's been hosted at, they're not necessarily legal or whatever, I guess. They get like shut down. Hasn't happened to me, but that's what people were telling me. That's what I've seen it like on TikTok, that like, oh, like they get shut down because like they're considered like underground parties. But they seem fun to me, so I would recommend those. Other thing I would recommend, this is kind of pricey, and I don't do it a lot, so I do it once in a while. But like if you like raves, definitely try like EDC or EDM type festivals. They're so fun. I had a great time. They're great music, absolutely great music, and you have so many choices of music, but they're just expensive. They're pricey, but there's a couple of them that you can try that is like kind of like in the city. Not in the city, but like it's not that far. There's one with like Halloween theme. It is in like in the where is it? San Bernardino, I think. That's where they're hosting it, I think. It's like in the convention area or some convention center or something like that nearby. So it's not that far from LA. It's like maybe 45 minutes drive or something or less. So that one is like really nice during Halloween. I feel like that sounds really, really fun. You just have to buy the tickets in advance. So if you buy it in advance, I feel like EDM parties are so, so fun. And you can make a lot of people, you can meet a lot of people through those events. I have met a lot of people through those events because some people also just go by themselves. Not like I'm saying that you should do that because it's kind of like a big event, so it's better to go with somebody, but it's a great place to also meet people. You can meet like a lot of people there. So that is like option 2. Yeah, there's like, I feel like I like raves more than the clubs. Yeah, that is my last thought on that. Can I try OF in college? Yes, I just think that you just have to be really, really, not necessarily careful, but you just have to like pay attention, because like if you are rooming with somebody, right? Like if you're gonna have a roommate, that's gonna be tricky, but it is still possible. It is definitely possible. So you have to time it out, you know what I mean? Like if you know your roommate is gonna be gone and you have the place for yourself that specific period of time, so you can like, you know, do a live, because you know you can do a live on OF, or you can just take pictures or something, you know, but you can do just kind of like take pictures, I guess, anytime. I just mean like that kind of only applies to if you're gonna do a live, because you can do like a live on there, but taking pictures and stuff, you can definitely do that. I just think only thing it's a bit tricky is like if you're gonna put your face and stuff, because you can kind of make like an anonymous one. It's like totally up to you how you feel, like however comfortable you feel to put yourself out there, because you don't have to force yourself to do it. Everybody has some sort of you know, boundary, for say, because like not every person on OF is the same. So it depends on how much you want to put it out there. I would say, in my opinion, because college is such a small place and like everybody kind of like will eventually get to see everybody. It depends on what kind of college you're going to, because I know that my college, it was not like a small college, but like everybody kind of knew everybody in a sense. So I don't know, it was just kind of like, it would have been a bit difficult. So that's why if I were to do it, it would be like anonymous, like it would not have my face or anything, because like it just wouldn't work. Do straight male OF models have gay audience or viewers? Yes. Actually, you'd be surprised. I would say probably biggest percentage of and you can look this up too. It's like it's very common. Biggest percentage of their audience of these straight male models, OF models, gay audience. Most of them have gay audience, gay viewers. Yeah, most of them have like a very, very big percentage of gay audience. You'd be surprised. Most people think that like, oh, it's gonna be a lot of women. For sure, there's a lot of women in there, but it's a lot of also men. More bigger percentage, especially because like, you know, they make these videos, right, on TikTok. You would see there's like kind of like a suggestive content, or like something with the, you know, you can see something in a way, which sometimes it surprises me that TikTok doesn't take it down, because there's just, I know that on YouTube you won't get away with this, because on YouTube sometimes even when I wear something like it's an underwear, but you cannot even see anything because it's so blacked out, I will still be like, oh, the advertising is limited. So it's like on YouTube it's a bit different story, but like on TikTok you can go around a lot. So that's why I'm saying like on TikTok you can, they post a lot of videos there to like get their audience from there to OF. So yeah, there's actually a lot of straight male OF models who have like gay audience. Yeah, like a lot. So it really depends on like, have you ever thought of doing OF? Yes and no. Like, I feel like I have gone back and forth so many times, I have to be honest, a lot of the times, because in my opinion, if I were to start before, it would have probably been a good idea, because it was new, you know, the OnlyFans, like OF, I'm gonna just say OF bubble hasn't popped. So there is a lot of potential for growth. And I would have probably made like so much money, I'm assuming, hopefully. But I feel like now you can still make, I feel like, good money. But I just feel like most people think that like OF is just gonna make you like shit ton of money right now, like a lot of money. It's just not the case, from what I have heard from many people, because like I have a bunch of people that actually very close that like they've told me that like they have OnlyFans or stuff, but they are like some of them even like it's just not active. They have it, but they're not doing it anymore, or they just keep it there because they're not. It's not as lucrative as you think, unless you're advertising it a lot. That's why you would see a lot of these creators posting videos on TikTok and stuff, because like the way they get subscribers is from social media. So if you don't have a lot of social media followers, it's gonna be very difficult for you to grow it. You will grow it, but it will not be easy. I feel like that's what that thought about it. So I thought about it a lot, and I think my biggest issue is that like I feel like if I was not gonna do anything on TV, or if I didn't want to have a career on on like Hollywood, probably I would have done OF, because it doesn't matter, you know, I could build up and make good money. But because I want to go into that field and I want to be on the big screen, I just don't think that would work out well for me, unless I'm gonna do a reality show, which I feel like that's like my last case scenario, because I kind of want to get into like a film and like acting, not just reality. So I feel like if I get into reality, I will not be able to do acting. So for that reason, I feel like I am kind of like hesitant about doing OF. But if I didn't have that, I would say probably I would have done it, because you can make good money. It's just it takes time. I just feel like there's this like misconception. I just get like notifications all the time, that like gonna make a lot of money. You will, if you have a lot of followers. You know what I mean? Like if you have a lot of followers, you're gonna make a lot of money. I can also talk more about this because I have had both. I've had a couple people near, like they're close to me that like they have done a bunch of different versions of OF, and different ways of like they're making money. So I have done my research, because that's one thing with me is like I always do my research when it comes to like the ventures, because the field that I am in right now, because I'm in social media, I have to pivot constantly and do different things. So I always have to learn new things and do different ways, because I cannot focus on one way to make money. Nobody can, honestly, in this industry that I am in. It's like it's so unpredictable, and you have to be very, very informative and informed about what is going on. So, but yeah, no, but it is definitely like a big industry, and I would say also that like comparing to like the old times, I guess, on old times I mean like a couple years back, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, nowadays having OF is not a big deal. Really not. Almost every other person that I can think of has an OF, versus in the past, like if we were to discuss this like 4 years ago, 5 years ago, it was not as common. So, and people were like had like a, you know, they had like a judgment and like stuff about it. So yeah, it's not that much of a big deal, you know what I mean? So yeah. All right. I'm gonna end the live here, but this was so fun answering questions, and these are very cool, interesting questions. So I hope um, these were helpful because I love helping and sharing my experiences. So if you guys want to talk more about anything, I'm gonna post this into my YouTube, like it will be live, so you can comment on there. But otherwise, I'll catch you guys later. Bye.